You can kind of see him. Hello, everybody.
Ruffles, say hello.
We have a special guest. Well, we got two special guests. Evie's right there.
Evie's in the background.
Yep.
So we actually always have 3 dogs with us at any given time because they actually can't stand to be in a separate room from us. But that's okay. This week we have Ruffle, who really wanted to be on my lap, so I couldn't say no to him. Evie's hanging out in the back, and we have our third dog. He's our old timer. He's 13. His name is Ushki Dog. He's just chilling, so we're gonna let him.
He's back there. Just.
If you hear some coughing, that's him.
I know, poor little guy. He's our little old man, so he likes to just hang out and take naps, which is awesome. But Ruffle wanted to be up here on Mod's lap, so he's gonna help us out tonight.
He's ready to solve some mystery.
Yeah. So let me load up our game here.
Ruffle, Kayla says hi.
Hi, Ruffle. He's so excited. All right. So last time we left off, I stole some mugs, as we can see. Let me pull up our clues from last time. So we got a secret. We found the secret message where 2 people are going to be meeting up.
Joy
tonight.
says, nice to meet you, Ruffle. He says, yes, nice to meet you. Thank you for the views.
Follow for more Ruffle updates. But yeah, we pieced together some clues last time that we found tore up in a couple of different trash cans, and then found a note in a vent that shows that 2 people are going to be meeting up tonight. The person who is stalking us is also working for the couple, or at least the wife of the hotel room that we broke into. So they're going to be discussing that. The lady's name is Beth. Beth is our cohort.
Yeah,
who's helping us out.
The front desk.
But Michael is the person that we're kind of eyeballing because he's following a bunch of people and we need to figure out what's going on. So that's where we're at on everything.
Looks like I'm headed to room 507.
And we're headed to room 507 to figure out...
More snooping.
Yep, more snooping. So I think we can leave everything as is here in this room. Oops. I will consistently keep hitting the wrong button until I remember all the controls. So we're 509, 50... Oh, and also we can go... Did we already go into 508? We did.
We did.
That's where our boss and the other lady were
having
romantic relations. Oh, do not disturb sign.
Ooh.
There was not a do not disturb sign. Looks like another party going on in here. Lipstick.
And some wine.
I guess I should probably close the door so that way nobody knows I'm in here snooping. What's this?
Mr. Cruz, huh?
Insurance agent.
Numbers, dates, times. What does it all mean?
That looks very important.
It does. Okay, remember?
All the numbers.
Yeah.
Oh man, we forgot our notepad this time.
Yeah, last time when we were trying to put together the clues from the torn up pages, it was a cipher, but some stuff had the cipher clues on it, and then another room had the cipher clues on it, and we definitely went back and forth probably for like a good 20 minutes trying to figure stuff out. Got some... Oh, well, at least they're smoking filtered cigarettes, you know? They're going for the healthy version. Some sugar frosted pops. It's my favorite. Free yo-yo. Oh, there was a yo-yo outside in the hallway.
Oh yeah. Oh look, there's writing.
Oh yeah, there is.
He gives his address.
Michael Beaumont.
Okay.
Address. Oh, they put this address down.
Interesting. Did you ever do these like little competition drawing things?
For like in the cereal boxes and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and like the what are the kid charcuteries? I'm blanking on the name of it. Lunchables. Yes, I did, and I never won anything. And I would even do like the ones that would come in like the magazines, like the Nickelodeon magazine or like the Zoo magazines and stuff. Never won.
I always wanted to, but I never did. I don't know why. What I did do was probably a lot worse. You know, those drawings for winning a car at the mall.
Yes.
I didn't realize they were just data scams, and so I'd always put my mom's legal information because I was like, one day she'll just like win a car and thank me.
Guys are just getting telemarketer calls all the time. Yeah, I used to always like anytime it was like a contest like a Nickelodeon to be on a game show or something like that, I'd always bug my mom and I would fill out all the stuff and I'd put my grandma's address. I don't know why.
Did they drive you to the mailbox or did they just pretend to mail it?
You know what? They did the mailings. Now I'm kind of suspicious. Yeah.
You never want anything.
I never won anything. Yeah, I was just like, I'm so unlucky. That looks suspiciously like a girl's orphanage.
It does.
I can't open it. We got some medicine.
But you should check the medicine because remember there was a lot of emphasis on birth control contraceptives in the last one.
Yeah, I can't. It
Okay.
doesn't give me an option to look at that one. But we got a cereal bowl. And that's the same. Oh, it's like a little fort.
Oh, Michael. Adults can be so confusing. I promise it's not you.
That looks like it's in French. It is in French. Dad, I'm sorry, but Mom asked me not to tell you the name of our hotel. She allowed me to talk about our room, though. We have 2 little beds, a radio, and even a television. Mom let me build a fort, and the maid brought us extra blankets. She's really nice. The hotel is nice too, but I miss home. I wish Mom and you could be happy, and I wish everything could go back to the way it was before. But Mom says it's impossible. She says she no longer loves you. Do you think she'll ever stop loving me too?
That is
That's
so
sad.
I guess that explains why he's using the hotel address.
Yeah. Through the Midwest. Oh,
So you were eager to set up a meeting, but didn't want anyone noticing.
I hope you are well in spite of the circumstances. We've been on the train for 2 days now. It's a long ride, made even longer by the fact I cannot wait to see you again. We are scheduled to arrive in Montreal on the eve of Valentine's Day. I booked room 509. It's a marital suite. When we arrive, please refrain from talking to me until we can figure out a safe way to see each other. Say hello to Michael for me. M. It's M. Kind of forgot the other guy's, the married guy's name. Got some colored pencils. Little toy car, playing with some hair rollers.
Funny how some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time.
It's like Chutes and Ladders.
Funny how some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time. Aha! Keys are Snoop's best friend.
That's a key.
Sounds like this is from your school days, but the name of the sender is smudged.
December 26, 1945. Dear Anne, you were right. I miss the snow already. It's so hot right now in Texas. It's quite a shock after the cool weather of Montreal. My family has never seen snow before, and I could not find the words to tell them how beautiful it is. They don't understand what they are missing. I wish I could build my brothers a snowman like the one we built together a few weeks ago. I know it's childish, but I had not had that much fun in years. Christmas was exhausting. 9 days of eating, singing, dancing. It's great fun, but I'm glad it's over so I can rest a little. Of course, celebrations will resume for New Year, but it gives me a few days to relax. How are things going with your family? I know you don't get along well, but I hope you are still able to have a good time. I will leave for Montreal on the 8th. I cannot wait to be back. I miss finding black cat hairs all over my clothes. I miss our late night study sessions at Harry's. I even miss Sister Miller's classes, if you can believe it. I will see you soon. Warm wishes. And it looks like an M. So I wonder if it's the same person that sent her, that they're rendezvousing with.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see these up here. Oh, withdraw from school. So she took the kid out of school and left her husband. Social worker. Okay, so she's gonna homeschool her kid. It's a grammar book. Oh, look, Michael.
Yeah.
There's a lot of letters here.
So a husband can abuse his wife and just get away with it? And people like Linda still think divorce is wrong? Ugh.
Dear Anne, I have met with Lewis and he has asked me to give you the enclosed letter. I think I should reiterate that some of your accusations, such as wife abuse, are not grounds for divorce in Quebec. I understand you are hurt, but I do not think antagonizing your husband is very wise at the moment. Do not forget to be in court at 11 a.m. on the 20th. Be on time. Also, a friendly reminder that my fees for January need to be paid before the end of this month. I'm happy to help you out, but I cannot work pro bono on this.
Does it have a date on this?
It does not. Whoops. Oh, there's the Bible. Adam or Eve?
Shocking forbidden love. Two old friends who probably did some trauma bonding in an orphanage. A divorce.
And they were roommates. Let's see. Can I look? Oop, what's this? That is a little belt. Oh,
What's a dog collar?
Greta.
That's suspicious, huh, Ruffle?
He's like half asleep already.
Locked. The key has to be around here somewhere.
Oh, I thought I picked up that key. Oh.
I'll need another key to unlock this. Haven't I seen one just like this somewhere?
Nothing else over here.
Ah, that's so sweet. I didn't do much, but I'm glad it meant something to you.
Dear Sophie, thank you so much for taking care of our room every day and bringing us extra sheets. Michael and I wanted to give you a little something before we left. Sincerely, A.
Can you open it?
Nope.
she's-
Oh,
Those few coins in my tip jar were getting pretty lonely. They'll
You're
appreciate
kind of
the
a terrible
company.
maid.
I know. I guess I should actually clean this room too.
Green eyes. What does it mean? And who is this from?
You don't need to know my name, but you've seen me. I've recognized that look in your eyes when you checked in. You and I don't need to make a fuss about this. You keep your wits about you and I'll do the same.
Oh man, what if Beth is in on this?
Well, it is like written on the back of a note
Mm-hmm.
from the
And
hotel.
remember there was an option in the last playthrough to do some type of like flirty
Oh yeah,
encounter
with
Beth?
with Beth. This letter has been sent to you and has been around the world 3 times. The one who breaks the chain will have bad luck. Oh, God. It's actual chain letter. Mr. Smith received this letter in 1953, made 33 copies, and sent them. 3 days later, he won the lottery. So, you know what's really funny? So, like, chain letters, right, were a thing. I remember when I was little at my mom's office, they would get spam faxes,
That's insane.
like chain faxes. And then when email came out, like these were all the rage back in the like early 2000s.
I think I remember more chain text messages.
I don't think I ever got a chain text message.
Really?
Yeah. Would you resend a chain letter if you got one today? The winds and the leaves that day made a sound that sounded like really.
Smelly smell.
That smells smelly. The winds and the leaves that day made the tree whistle a soft melody that came to my ear. I remember every part of this day, for it was the day we met. Jesus, this is bad. I was looking for my cat when I heard the sound of the leaves blowing in the wind, like a melody to my ear, on this summer day where I met you. Let's go check the bathroom. That is a glorious pink color.
Looks like someone grew tired of looking at your face, Mr. Beaumont.
All right.
Well, given that there was 2 mugs with wine in them and both of which had lipstick on it, it looks like they did successfully meet up for their rendezvous. Is that a bullhead?
No, it's the red lipstick.
Oh.
He's all but outright threatening you. Oh, I hope you can stay as far away from him as possible.
I just met with your damn lawyer. You've got some balls to accuse me of all that. As if you were so irreproachable yourself. Do you think I don't know where you spend your nights? But worst of all is that you won't let me see my son. You won't even tell me where he is. If you think you have a chance to get custody, you really don't know me well. I won't let you take Michael away from me.
Or the children.
That's crazy. I have to clean my toilet.
You have to clean the mirror, you have to clean the bathtub.
Yeah, I know. I should actually do my job. Just switch. What's this? Some matches. Oh, it's a cute little boat. All right. I still need to find the second key. Nothing in there.
Did you look through the drawers?
I did not. I started to like halfway through. Oh, I can't open these. Can I move these? Nope. Oh, I'm in the way. Some nice little gloves.
I don't think we came across a key in any of the other rooms that we wouldn't have picked up. Oh, that was probably where the photo of them.
The family photo.
Yeah.
That's what I was just thinking too.
Did you empty the trash can? Oh wait, is that something on the floor?
That's what I thought too, but it,
Oh, it's just.
yeah, it's just kind of like a stain or something, I guess. I emptied this trash can, and there's the chain letter, so I guess I'll throw that away. I wonder if I should throw this away. I'll throw the note that she left. Yeah, I don't think we came across another key.
Funny how some games really
It's not in
stand
the
the
games.
test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time.
Let's see what she says if I do
That
the.
key looks so familiar. Why do I associate it with room 505?
I don't know. Suspicious. It's 506. I don't remember if it goes up or down. Probably goes down. Yep. Well, this was the creeper. I guess maybe in his suitcase.
I thought we checked this pretty thoroughly.
Maybe it's on his, his murder board. No. Oh, there's a key.
I don't think I'll need this again.
Never mind. I guess I don't need that again. Maybe it's in the safe? No.
There you are. With
Oh, is it
Marcella.
around the lady's neck?
God knows where she is.
Well, no, we found hers.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth.
Bean, I've been meaning to speak with you.
Oh, about what?
Well, a little birdie told me Mr. Morgan and Mr. Cruz had an argument yesterday evening.
Really? Who's your little birdie?
Jacques. Apparently it got so heated he had to get involved. And listen to this. It sounds like I was on the right track, 'cause he heard a particular word thrown around quite a lot. Wanna guess what it is?
Is it affair or blackmail? I think it's blackmail.
I think it's blackmail, but I think Beth thought affair. Let's try blackmail.
Blackmail?
No, that was your theory, remember? It's
Wait.
affair.
I was like, I
Affair.
think that was her.
Did Jack hear anything else?
From what he told me, it seemed like Mr. Cruz was accusing Mr. Morgan of having an affair with his wife. Wouldn't have expected Mrs. Cruz to fall for a man like Morgan, but I guess the heart wants what the heart wants.
Maybe, but that doesn't explain Mrs. Beaumont's involvement with Mrs. Cruz.
What do you mean?
I found a chest in room 507. I think it can only be opened by turning 2 keys at once. I found one of them in Mrs. Beaumont's things.
Oh, and the other one?
Well, I remembered seeing a similar key in one of Mr. Morgan's stocking pictures, so I went back to check. Mrs. Cruz wears it as a pendant. It looks identical to Mrs. Beaumont's key.
Wait, so Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz own identical keys that are both needed to open a mysterious chest?
So is she
Yeah,
the
there's
one?
definitely something
think
going
so.
on here.
Yeah.
I think Mrs. Cruz and Mrs. Beaumont might be the ones having the affair.
That's an interesting theory. Did you find any clues that might support this?
Nothing concrete. I mean, I did find a letter that suggests they may have gone to college together, but they could just as well be good friends, right?
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
I guess we'd know for sure if we could have a look at that chest, but I don't think I'll be able to open it. I've looked around room 509. I would have seen the second key if it was there. Mrs. Cruz must have left with it this morning.
Yeah.
We were so close. I can't believe it all ends here.
Well, hold on. I may have an idea. Get me a candle and some plaster, and maybe I can do something about that pesky chest.
How?
I'll tell you later. Just find me those
Like a
things, and I'll
mold.
meet you in the basement as soon as I manage to leave my post.
All right. Thank you for not giving up.
Come on, you know I wouldn't let you down.
Really quick. Resi Santa to 574 says yate. We say hello. He also says hot dish banana.
Plaster and candles. Well, half the hotel's under renovation. I should be able to find plaster somewhere around here.
I feel like carrying around all the stuff that I have in my pockets is probably nuts, including 2 cups, but
You can put the cups in the main part.
yeah, let's see if it'll let me. I don't know how much inventory I have.
It means, how are you? We're doing well. Thanks for joining our chat. Ruffles fighting for his life to stay awake, but we're
Another
solving
day,
mysteries.
another dirty dish to pick up.
Alright, so we have to find some plaster.
With the renovations, there has to be plaster somewhere on this floor.
Over the
I should
page.
grab some before
Oh,
going down.
yeah, that's right, where the vent and stuff is at.
Mhm.
I don't know why I was thinking I had to go down to where the bathroom was under construction. Alright, some plaster. Are you plaster?
Great. This takes care of half of this little scavenger hunt. As for the candles, doesn't Rebecca keep some in her locker downstairs?
Like how she's just straight up telling us because she's like, you guys are getting dumber and dumber. I will say though, you didn't inspect the lockers.
I didn't. Alright, so Beth.
It's locked. Fine. Keep your secrets, locker. People don't usually leave these unlocked.
Eugene. Half the washing machines are out of order. Because of this, I won't be able to finish our current load in time, and Beth will be forced to offer guests an apology discount. Please fix the machines before Bernard kills me. Okay, nothing that we need in there.
She said Rebecca's locker.
Ooh,
Ooh.
what's this? Oops.
Off limits. The way they look at each other, you can tell it's the real deal.
This game's just making me feel bad because I got her fired. Are there more lockers over here? Nope. Okay.
Did you read the names on all of them?
I did.
Okay.
It says locker room this way, so maybe it's in here.
Bernard, I can't believe Eugene would do something like that. He's worked with us for years. He's always been loyal.
Oh, they're talking about that letter.
Is there anything we might have said or done to anger him?
What are you saying? That I deserved it?
No, of course not. All I need to say is that maybe, from his perspective, well, oh, never mind. What are you going to do now?
Fired? Well, I've already had Beth type his termination letter. Now I've got
Dang
to
it.
find replacements for both Wendy and...
Got an achievement for not stopping him getting fired.
Oh, let me help you with that. I read an ad. If it goes through,
You're gonna
I'm
get
pretty
caught
sure we can
again.
get it in.
Probably. All right. So who are we looking for?
Rebecca.
Susan, Carol. How many people work here? Best lockers open.
Wait, is this you, Beth? What on earth led to this picture being taken?
All right.
Are you looking to buy land? I know you grew up on a farm. Maybe you're looking to get back to nature.
That's cool. There's Rebecca's. Rebecca, the VIP guest in room 602 is getting on my nerves. He keeps ordering food that's not on the menu. We don't usually do special orders, but Bernard was adamant that we make all of his wishes come true. Do I look like a goddamn genie? That's not even the worst of it, though. Every night he barges in the kitchen as if he was at home, asking for meat for his precious little terriers. Who feeds dogs $4 roast beef? I can't even afford $4 roast beef for myself. Does Ruffle want $4 roast beef?
So you do have a stash of candles. But where is it?
The kitchen is out of power again, and I can barely see a thing. Bernard wants us to continue working, but I'm not risking chopping off my fingers for that blowhard. Didn't you start hoarding candles since the last power outage? I remember you saying you never wanted to be caught in the dark basement again. Where's your stash? It's urgent, please. Okay, none of that looks like candles.
Those weren't.
I'm good.
They weren't. No, those
Did
are...
she give them to Bobby then? These look like they're all women's lockers.
Yeah, they do, huh? She also said he was like talking about the kitchen, so maybe it'll be in the kitchen. I don't think we've ever come in here.
We actually have not.
There's some coffee.
Tempting, but every penny adds up, Sophie.
What happened?
Even if I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
Please, just tell me.
It's Linda. She wrote some stuff on her own door with my lipstick, so I would get the blame.
So she didn't write it?
That doesn't make any sense.
I knew you wouldn't believe me.
Wendy, wait. I do. I believe you.
It's too late now, Jacques. Wendy!
I mean, yeah, they she basically admitted to getting Wendy fired.
Whoever keeps stealing my lunch, I want my Tupperwares back. I was thinking maybe there would be candles over here, but it doesn't look like. No. Eh. Have you heard there's a famous movie director staying in 602? Yes.
Roast beef.
Yes, I was there when he checked in. I don't know who he is, but he must be pretty important because Bernard was almost licking his boots. He even let the man bring his dogs in the hotel. Is he shooting a picture in Montreal? I've heard he's on a scout, but I'm not sure what that means. Maybe he's making a picture on Boy Scouts. Do you think he'll shoot in the hotel? I hope he does. Imagine, we can meet famous actors like James Dean. Let's hope the director has supernatural powers because Dean is very much dead. What? James Dean is dead? Alright, well. Okay, where's the kitchen?
Maybe Bobby took some candles from Rebecca already.
Can you see if Bobby has a locker?
I think it was one of these. Eugene, there's Bobby. Nope.
Maybe it's his hiding spot for the
All the
candles?
I was gonna say, look, there's all the Tupperware. So I'm wondering if he has it in the kitchen. That's not to the kitchen. I think the kitchen's on the first floor.
Sophie, you're forgetting what you came here for. The candles. Better try to find them before Beth gets here. It's locked.
Okay. In his locker was a map. Can we try to figure out?
Where that's pointing to?
Yes.
No candles, but this looks like the laundry room.
You were right. Okay, so the laundry room. And looks like. So let's go to the laundry room and see how that map matches up.
Oh, right. My keys are still in the break room.
It's devastating. Break room. Oh, that's right. We couldn't get in there because we didn't have our keys and the door was locked. So, where did we forget our keys?
The chat.
I hope you meet famous actors such as David Hayter. You know, it'd be cool to meet. I've heard he's really funny in person. Okay, those are all playing cards. This is in the fridge. So when I used to work in an office, and I would take my lunch to the State Farm office that I worked in, so I wouldn't forget my Tupperware and stuff. I would put my car keys in the fridge on top of it.
You always came home, so.
Jacques was arguing in there. So where the heck are my keys?
Have I checked the break room? I think I left my keys there during my break.
Is this not the break room?
I'm pretty sure this is the break room. And we were in here reading something. I remember that. Oh. Are these them?
Gotta hold on to these tight.
Yeah.
Nothing gets past us.
World's greatest detectives over here. Alright, now we're going to the laundry room. Okay, so it was over here in one of those drawers.
Yeah, I think it was by the safe.
There they are.
Stash uncovered. Reb, you won't mind if I just got a candle. Now, what next?
She said she's gonna meet us in the basement, I think.
Yeah, because she said we need to find it before Beth gets here.
There you are.
I'm not sure I understand what the plan is here.
Well, when I was little, we had padlocks on many of the farm's sheds. My dad would always lose the keys, so one day he made a mold of them using wax and plaster. I was thinking of doing the same.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Absolutely not. But hey, I guess we won't know until we try.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's do this. Okay, to start, we need to pour the wax from the pot.
Oh,
Careful.
Have you done this before? You're a real pro.
I wonder if you could spill it.
Now,
I don't know. I was trying to
time
be so
put the
careful.
key into the wax. Let's give it a few seconds, so the
Hold
mold
on.
really takes form.
That's not what's next.
Okay, I think you can remove it.
Oh, I just need
Well,
to click.
we're
I was
almost
holding.
there. Just pour the cup of plaster into the mold. All right. Now we wait for it to dry.
How long do you think it's gonna take?
I don't know. I guess we'll keep poking it every now and then.
I bet you didn't think you'd be making a plaster key today, huh?
Indeed. But I like it. It's rare that this job allows me to use my creative side.
Your creative side.
Well, granted, this key won't end up in any museum, but I enjoy the occasional artistic endeavor.
Her photo. Should I?
No. Taming alligators?
Yeah, the picture. It was an alligator on the
I
bottom.
want her to know that you're snooping on her. You can ask it. You can ask it.
Like posing with alligators?
How do you know about that?
Oh, I think it must have slipped out of your locker because I saw this picture of you in a long white dress and
Oh my, you did? What did you think of it?
I loved it, actually. It was unique, I guess. Artistic?
Yeah, those pictures were taken by Very close friend of mine a few years back. Ziva Rivers was her name. Earth-shattering talent, but a bit too controversial for most people's sensibilities.
Oh. Are you still friends?
No, we went our separate ways. It's a shame. She really captured me. My essence.
Your essence is to tame
So
alligators?
innocent.
My essence is to fear nothing.
Yeah, I can tell. I really admire that about you.
I'm sure under that sweet exterior, you're pretty fearless too. Haven't you ever done something really scary? I mean, other than snooping on a potential creep.
Does sailing count?
Excuse me? You sail? On a boat?
I used to, with my grandpa. But when he died, we had to sell the boat to pay off his debts.
Oh, that's too bad. I would have loved to go with you.
I don't think, I think it's. I think it would just take the story in kind of a weird direction.
Yeah, it hasn't really set up anything. Like it's pretty obvious that Beth is
Yeah.
like kind of into you, but
That would have been great. I really miss it. I miss him, too. Even though he was a bit eccentric.
More eccentric than me?
A lot more.
I'm sure I would have loved him then. Hey, look. I think it's dry.
I can't believe it worked. I could not have done this without you.
Yeah, probably not. Well, I should get back upstairs before Bernard notices my absence, if he hasn't already. Let me know how it goes with the key. Oh, and be careful while turning it, okay? You wouldn't want it to break inside the lock.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Thank you for everything.
No problem.
I like Beth.
Yeah, she's pretty solid.
All right, so let's go open up that box and see what we find. It was a pretty intense camera angle. All right. Let's see what you are hiding.
Careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break.
Oh, do I have to move both of them?
Okay.
Oh, that's cute. Okay.
Good job. Oh, are these
I
love
love
letters?
love letters.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
In Atlanta, I noticed yours was pretty worn down, so I decided to buy you a new one. I hope you like it, and since you enjoy them so much, here's a little puzzle to figure out the combination.
Oh man.
2 5-letter words are the key, both related to our history. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. From the first one, take the first 2. From the last one, take the last 2. Okay. I hope you get better. Try to rest today. I will bring you hot soup after class.
Huh. Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes.
The Postman Always Rings Twice is playing at Lowe's Theater tonight. It's based on a novel I read a while back. I'm sure you would love it, seeing as how you like crime stories and murders so much. Nothing creepy about that. Will you come with me? Aww. I can barely listen to Sister Miller's lecture today. All I do is look at your lips and imagine kissing you. I can't wait for tonight. Aww. August 11th, 1946. Dear Anne, I have just heard Doris Day on the radio and it made me think of you. I know how much you love Sentimental Journey. Counting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. Last time I was in Texas, it felt like coming home. Now, strangely, I feel away from home. I wish you were here with me. I always feel at home in your arms. I can hardly believe it has been 5 weeks since we last saw each other. Sometimes I wonder if I might be going crazy. You are always in my head. Everything reminds me of you. Not only songs on the radio, but silly things like the flowers in our garden that smell of your shampoo. Or when people say the word darling, and I can hear you say it with your lovely French accent. Darling. My family seems to have noticed my odd behavior, but of course I cannot tell them about you, even though I wish I could. I feel like climbing on the roof of the tallest building in Austin and shouting my feelings for you at the top of my lungs. God, I sound like a giddy teenager in love for the first time. Maybe I am. Sometimes I'm scared that all of the time with you was nothing but a dream too good to be true. I'm afraid that when I return to Montreal, I will realize you never existed, and if you do exist, you don't remember me. I wish I had a picture of the two of us so I would know for sure it was real. I long for your embrace and the taste of your sweet lips. I love you, M.
On the front of the note, the counting every mile of railroad track, and that takes me back. That kind of sounds like a code.
Yeah, it's a line from that song, so I wonder if that's part of the code. December 29th. Dear Anne, I am sorry it took me so long to answer your last letter. Has it been 6 months already since I left Montreal? As you always say, le temps passe si vite. My parents are glad I'm done with my studies. They always thought it was a strange idea for me to go to university. Now they want me to find a husband and have children like any other woman. I think I will. These past few months, I had a lot of time to reflect on our relationship. You know my feelings for you, and I hope you never forget how much I love you. But we cannot hide our heads in the sand any longer. We were lucky our story lasted as long as it did, and foolish to think it would last forever. Our love is forbidden, and hiding it from my family is proving more and more difficult every day. You will always have a special place in my heart, but I believe it is time for us to go our separate ways. You made me feel like a teenager. You made everything but the present disappear. Now I need to be an adult and think about the future. That's really sad. Okay, so now...
Like I was gonna leave everything.
just that.
That riddle's a toughie. Maybe I need a fresh pair of eyes on it.
She says fresh pair of eyes on it. I wonder if she means Beth.
I think she means look at it again.
Nope, that's the soup one. That's not that one. There we go. Okay. So, in Atlanta, I noticed yours was pretty worn down, so I decided to buy you a new one. I hope you like it, and since you enjoy them so much, here's a little puzzle to figure out the combination. I noticed yours was pretty worn down, so I decided to buy a new one. I hope you like it.
Is it like a... Oh, was it the box? Like the safe or something? Well, no.
I was like, when she said I noticed yours was pretty worn down, I was like, oh, a belt or, you know, some kind of article of clothing, but... What could it be? What could it be? And I didn't see anything else in here to open. No, there's nothing else in there.
Do Can you open the ladder back up?
Sure. Two 5-letter words are the key, both related to our history. Unlock my favorite bar. This one was black.
Her literal name will surely take you back.
I think that's the music artist. Isn't it Doris? Doris Day, isn't it?
I don't remember.
That one. That was this long one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Doris Day. So Doris. Because it was 5. From the last one, take the last 2.
Oh, we need to solve the top one first.
Yeah. So IS is the.
The last.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Oops. Okay, that doesn't say anything about a color. This was the soup one. Oh. Was she wearing black? Scarf?
It's 5-letter, but SCIS.
Yeah, what is this referring to? I noticed yours was pretty worn down, so I decided to buy you a new one. I hope you like it, and since you enjoy it, okay. Both related to our history. Because if it was scarf, it would be SCIS. That doesn't really.
Open up that long letter again.
Which one, love?
The one that had the lyrics on it.
Oh, the lyrics.
Could be track. And that's TRIS.
Let's see, what else did she have in here? It's the train.
There's no shame in asking for help, Sophie. 2 heads are better than 1, especially when dealing with riddles.
I think she wants me to call Beth.
I guess so, yeah.
But I'm pretty sure the Doris Day one is the second one.
Yeah.
Clarington Hotel reception desk. Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth. Got a minute?
Sure, what's up?
I opened the chest in room 507.
You did? Damn, I have to admit I didn't really believe in our little plaster key, but way to go.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised as well. It's quite sturdy.
So, spill it. What's in the chest?
A riddle.
A riddle?
I think it was written by Mrs. Beaumont for Mrs. Cruz. And I think the answer will give me the combination for a case I found in room 509.
I forgot about that case.
I could use your help with it, though.
Oh, God, I hate riddles. Well, let's hear it. Which part is causing you trouble?
It's the first one.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Do you know what this could mean?
You said Mrs. Beaumont wrote the riddle, right?
Yeah, but I have no idea what her favorite bar is.
I think I do.
Really? How?
That's a story for another time. But if I had to bet, I'd put my money on the white cat.
The white cat.
I guess white?
Right, so WI.
Yeah.
Or WHIS?
Still confused.
I'm not sure I get it.
Well, if I'm right about the white cat, then we're looking for...
Oh,
black
a
cat.
black cat.
Yep. Why don't you look around to see if there's any mention of a black cat
Yeah.
in Mrs. Beaumont's stuff?
Okay, I will. You're not too bad at riddles, you know?
I never said I was bad at them, just that I hate them. Is there anything else?
No, that's all. Thank you.
So it's
Don't mention it. I'm just
GRIS?
glad I could be of some help. Call me after you've opened that case.
You know I will.
Yeah, so I guess it's the cat collar. I thought it was a dog collar. So GRIS.
Yeah. Are you gonna put everything back?
I wasn't going to, but
Put letters back.
oh, it doesn't let me take the keys out.
Well,
Do.
at least close it.
Okay. Nothing. All right, we're going to 509, which is down this hallway. Okay, and then it was in the bedroom. It's a typewriter.
That novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella?
Dear Marcella, or should I say Bridget, you know I prefer a good old crime story, but last week I came upon a romance novel with an intriguing title, and they were roommates.
I love how you said that the entire
That's so
time.
funny. Oh man. For people who don't know that reference, that's my absolute favorite Vine of all time. It's this guy sitting on a stoop in New York City, and he's just like recording, and this girl walks by.
Like power walking.
Yeah,
By. Like
wearing-
she looks like she's a student.
Yeah, and she's wearing like AirPods, and she is gossiping like the tea on her phone. But the only thing that you hear when she's walking by, and she's like, and they were roommates. It's the funniest thing. So that's where that reference comes from. I bought it on an impulse at a train station and read it from cover to cover during the journey. Can you imagine my surprise when I recognized our story? You may have changed the names and locations, but all of our moments are there. Our endless discussion in the dorm room, our first date at the theater, our trip to Quebec City. You often said writers are thieves, but I never fully understood until now. It has been almost 10 years since I received your last letter, the letter that painted our relationship as nothing more than a summer fling. At first, I could not believe you had written those words. Then I waited in vain for your answer and had to accept your love for me had never been real. For many years, I was broken-hearted, angry, confused. I questioned the nature of our feelings, of our attraction, and made many wrong decisions. But this book, your book, am I foolish to think it's proof you really loved me? In any case, I hope you're well, and I'm happy to see you accomplished your dream of becoming a writer. Tres Sacrament. A.
Oh, Anne. Murder might be a bit much, but you deserve some kind of justice.
Dear Marcella, I didn't expect you to reply to my letter, but I'm happy to see I was wrong. Your words have comforted me in a time of great distress. If only Louis was half the man you say Hector is. He has quite a temper and hits me frequently. I am willing to put up with it as long as he doesn't hurt Michael, but there are some days when it becomes almost unbearable. The other day I dreamt of our first date, where we were watching The Postman Only Rings Twice again, but suddenly we were in the movie. You were Lana Turner and I was John Garfield, and we were both plotting to kill my husband. I hate to admit it, but I almost hope it was premonitory?
Premonitory?
That word. To answer your question, I do still have our box. My brother is currently in Atlanta for work, and I was thinking of going to see him with Michael next month. If you are able to meet me there, we could open the box together and laugh at all the silly things we thought important all those years ago. I hope to hear from you soon. Très sacrement, A. P.S. Do you remember that secret language we invented so Sister Miller couldn't understand the notes we passed during her class? I still do. Oh, so the cipher was their secret language.
I do like a happy ending. I just hope that's where your story is headed.
I don't know, someone's tailing her.
Dear Marcella, thank you for sending me a signed version of your latest novel. I think it's your greatest work yet, but I do have a few comments to help make the next one even better. First, I believe Rose should be more concerned with what she deserves than what her husband deserves. He may not deserve the pain she will cause by leaving him, but they both deserve to be happy, and they won't as long as they remain together, as long as she doesn't listen to her own needs. Also, I think it would be great if your next novel ended on a more positive note. Imagine if Rose left her husband and rode into the sunset with Eve. Imagine if they went to New York or Los Angeles, someplace where people like us are tolerated. Imagine if they got to have their happy ending. It would be the best story ever. I hope you will consider it. I know you say invisibility protects us, but don't you just wish to be seen sometimes? Wouldn't you like people to know you are Bridget Boswell, to recognize you on the street, to recognize you for your work? Why not publish your next novel under your own name?
Oh, so you came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary, but all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
And that's why she doesn't want kids.
Yeah. I left the house. I left Lewis. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't lie anymore. How do you do it? How do you manage to live a double life, to hide your work and your novels from your husband? I had so much less to hide, and yet Michael and I are staying at the Clarington Hotel until we find a place to stay and the divorce is done. I don't know how long it will take. Could you come and see me in Montreal? I really need you by my side right now. I wouldn't put it past Lewis to scour every hotel guest book in the region looking for me under his surname, so I registered under the name Beaumont.
There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything yet. After all this,
there's more.
turns out you're a fan of Bridget? Of Marcella? That's a lot sweeter than I expected.
They're long-winded.
Oh, I think I read them out of order.
It sounded like it when her response came. I was like, maybe I don't remember the response being in the other room, but
Although you don't know me, I think I can safely say I'm your biggest fan. Your novels have literally changed my life. After the war, I spent almost 10 years in a psychiatric hospital because of panic attacks. None of the treatments were working, and I wasn't getting any better. I became friends with one of the nurses who started lending me books so I could pass the time. I didn't really like the first ones, but then I picked up Bridget Boswell's first novel, your novel. I had never read such a beautiful love story. It almost brought tears to my eyes. I immediately urged the nurse to get me more of your books. Believe it or not, the more I read them, the less panic attacks I had. The doctors thought it was their new medication finally working, but I knew the truth. Your novels gave me the courage to get in contact with Lindsay, a friend from the war. I had always felt for him the same way your character feel for each other, but I had never dared telling him. Now I have, thanks to you. The thought of seeing him again is what motivated me to get better and leave the hospital. I hope to hear back from him soon.
is this the person is this just a fan or the person that's following them?
I think it's just a fan because this person's name is Paul.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. So if the person's name is Paul, Lindsay, get in contact with Lindsay, a friend from the war. Oh, so it's another guy. Two guys.
But remember, the person that's following them was also in the war, and they had like one of the codes was like his discharge.
Oh yeah, his
Right.
discharge year.
Mm-hmm.
After my discharge, I wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me. I've discovered Bridget was a pseudonym, so tracking you down took longer than I thought. Fortunately, I'm a very patient and resourceful man, and I never give up. Do you think we can meet? I have so much more to tell you.
I'm
Stay
glad
safe
you were
out
able
there,
to
y'all.
open up to Marcella like this. Everyone needs someone to talk to.
Thank you for answering my letter. I realize how unsettling it must have been for you. Please forgive me for tricking your editor into giving me your address. I know I shouldn't have done that, Jesus. I wanted to thank you for your encouraging words concerning Lindsay. I still haven't heard from him, but I'm starting to fear I might have the wrong address. I wish I could take a train to Virginia, but that's not an option right now as I can barely pay the rent. I guess I will have to find a job. As a kid, I dreamt of being an actor, a Hollywood star. I know it's a foolish dream, but what else can I do? What am I good at? I've tried getting some odd jobs already, but employers turn me down as soon as they learn where I've spent the last 10 years of my life. Oh yeah, I remember he got that rejection letter. If it continues like this, I'll probably end up on the street like so many of my army buddies. Why am I even telling you all this? After reading your books and getting to know you through them, I tend to forget I'm only a stranger to you. I hope you don't mind. You seem to be a good listener, and I've been feeling rather lonely ever since I left the hospital. Anyway, yeah. Please tell me more about your life, and do not hesitate to write long letters. I must have read your previous one 1,000 times already, Paul.
An advance on my salary. So Marcella hired you. But what for?
I just received a letter from Lindsay's mother. She tells me he's dead. Words cannot even begin to describe how empty I feel. He died 2 years ago before I even sent my first letter. He will never know my feelings for him, and I will never know if he could have loved me back. I guess I should have known this would end in pain, just like your novels. I wish I had Lindsay's ability to find beauty everywhere. Even during the war, amidst the death and chaos, he would marvel at the forests of Germany, at the sun, at the birds. He loved birds so much, he could identify them by listening to their song. I have to admit, your proposition took me by surprise. I was hesitant to leave home at first. I was afraid to miss Lindsay's answer, but now that there's nothing keeping me here, I'm desperate for anything that will help me forget the pain, but I don't have enough money to make it to Texas. Do you think you could give me an advance on my salary? In spite of everything, I'm really excited to know I'll finally meet you. Don't hire your stalkers, people.
He's infatuated.
So, let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz are some kind of star-crossed lovers?
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Well, I may be able to help with that.
Really? How?
Oh, some mail arrived earlier for Mrs. Beaumont.
You've opened it, right?
Me? Disregarding someone's privacy? Of course I did.
Yeah, I never want to
I'm
stay
a
at this
bad
hotel.
influence on you.
Or have we been bad influences on each other? I guess we'll never know.
So, what's in it?
It's 3 train tickets. And, there's a tourism pamphlet for California.
California.
Well, it makes sense. It's much more progressive there than it is here.
So, Anna and Marcella want to go there to live their love freely.
Anne and Marcella, huh? You 3 are best pals now?
Well, after reading so much of their correspondence, I kind of feel like I know them, you know?
Yeah. But what about Mr. Morgan, though? I mean, Paul. How does he fit into all of this?
Well, I mean, both of these are
Both of
true.
those are true.
Turns out he's a big fan of Marcella.
Is she a celebrity or something?
More or less. She writes pulp fiction under a pseudonym. I think her books gave Paul a chance to get out of his own head while he was staying in a psychiatric hospital.
Huh, I see. He's still kind of a creep, though. Couldn't he have stuck to fan mail? Stalking her like that? That's going too far. And why did he have those pictures of you, anyway?
I guess we'll never know for sure, but I don't think it was ever about me.
It's always been about Anne and Marcella.
Exactly.
Well, it feels a tad anticlimactic, but who needs drama, right?
At least it made our day pretty interesting.
It sure did. You know, after today, I think I get why you're so interested in the lives our guests lead. I try to forget they exist as soon as I'm done interacting with them. But once in a while, it's nice to remember that, well, even the most put-together person could be an absolute mess on the other side of the door.
I guess what I would say is that I kind of want to just focus on the story
Yeah,
versus like a side story.
Could always be another playthrough.
You're right. Everyone likes to put on a show, but none of us are actually perfect.
Yeah, it's a comforting thought. I knew you'd get it, Bean. Come see me when your shift ends, alright? We could leave together if you want.
Sure. If we're able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
Ooh, a sleepover. We could set up a pillow fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
I know, but isn't my way so much more fun?
Well, we
Like how-
could take a page out of Michael's book and decorate it, and then spend the night throwing stuff at Bernard whenever he comes through the lobby.
Oh, now you're talking.
I just have to finish my tasks for the day, and then I can leave.
I have a feeling that that's not
I
going to be the end of it.
also have a feeling that's not the end of it. I do like though how it sets it up so that her and Beth's story can mirror the story of the of Anne and
Marcella.
But yeah, you should probably start doing your job so that we can see what the climax is going to be.
Sounds like we should do our job next time. All right. Well, that's it for tonight. Thank you guys for joining us and for watching. And we will be back next time with some more snooping through hotel rooms and living our lives vicariously through our hotel guests.
Ruffle, say goodnight. He's quite literally saying goodnight. He's falling asleep.
All right. Well, good night, everybody.